Hi, Alan, buddy. How you doing? It's a warm one, but we've just bulk of the day's over with now. So the sun's just going around the yard arm, and it's starting to cool down. Yeah, it is hot. It is hot. Did you do the deed, mate? Yeah, I did. Yeah, my poppy dog has gone. If that's what you're referring to, yeah, yeah. It's been about that in West Sussex, mate. I'm not far from you actually. You're in Essex, so it's not too far. But yeah, it's been 36, 38 today. Yeah, mate. Yeah, took the dog yesterday at 5:15, and she went. Yeah, went in there about 5:45. They were really good, actually. They were really good with her. Made a big fuss. Give her some roast chicken and lots of cuddles and playtimes. And but the vet said she was really weak. Um, Despite the fact she was able to walk around the garden, she wasn't as strong as what perhaps we thought she was. So the vet said it's a perfect time to do it. I mean, it's dry cut and a touch. Give her some sunshine. So yeah, she's gone. Riley hasn't even noticed, and I thought we would ask a question today, but probably tomorrow. He hasn't even noticed that Poppy's not here, despite the fact that her kennel is now full of lawnmowers. Um, but yeah, it's done. It's been a very weird day today. Um, Very solemn. We've been out in the garden most of it. The kids have been in the paddling pool, and we've just been chilling about. And yeah, there's no dog under your feet, and all the rest of it. High boat, yeah. Yeah, cooling down. It is still warm though. It is still very warm out here. But we've got a bit more of a breeze coming in. I think we've got thunderstorms coming in tonight, which would be nice, just to knock us all back a touch. But I was in my shed earlier on today, watching a couple of live streams, and it was just too hot in there. I managed to get done what I wanted to, but it was um, it was warm in there, that's for certain. I've been working on a Makita Dissaw today. Part two video. I've got a couple of videos to come. Um, I've got such a busy couple of days coming up. I'm not going to have time to get them uploaded, I don't think. But the Makita is not running currently. Yeah, I need aircon in my shed. Yeah, but then saying that, we only get hot weather for like when it's hot like this. It's very seldom, couple of weeks, maybe of a year, so it don't really warrant it. It'd be cool to actually work out what I'm going to do when I get my new shed built down the bottom of the garden. I'm going to build a big um, veranda style thing on the front of it, so I can work outside on it in the shade. That's what I'm going to be doing. So not much need for aircon. Hi Tim, how you doing? Have you just finished cutting? Have you? I'm cutting day after tomorrow. Don't put a roof on it. That'd be nice. Yeah, I think it's a felt on it. It's a felt that heats up. But yeah, when I get this new shed built, eventually, um, it'll have. I should probably just cover the whole front of it with some 8x4 sheets of ply, and just give me a good run off, bit of shade, and even if it's lashing down with rain, I can still work outside. But yeah, I've been running on Makita today, this saw, but it's not having it. Managed to put the pull cord on. Got the parts for that. I know it's a fuel pipe that had it, so I ordered a new fuel pipe for it. Done that today, um, and it just about fired up. So I put the carb in the carb cleaner in a sonic cleaner for half an hour. Has improved it, but it starts no problem at all. Fires up lovely, but as soon as you go to give it the beans, it just bogs down. So the diaphragm does look particularly saggy. So I've ordered some new diaphragms for it. They should be in a couple of days. Only issue is a new carburetor for it is. Let me have a look just to give you a price. So it sort of outweighs the cost in a minute. Let's have a little look here. I was looking at it on eBay. That's not what I want. Go back. Get rid of that. I want Makita carburetor set. So you get them in the States for about 55. Oh, that's 55 quid. That's actually no, that's not. It's come up as £55 plus a shipping in the States, which can be about 70 odd quid. But in the UK, very difficult to get them. If I go onto the old Tinterweb, that's where I was looking at them on here. They're anywhere from. Let me try and find it. Don't want that. That's what I want. So it's a Walbro WJ123 carburetor or 123A. Doing for chainsaws, that's not a problem. But the one I'm after is one company. They want £98, £118 with the VAT. I'm not paying that. And it's just that's just the silly prices you're getting. That's over £100 for a carburetor for it. And it ain't that new. If it's only a year old, I'd consider it. Amazon want 120 quid. So I ain't paying that. And that's the end of it. So if need be, if it ain't my gaskets, if I can't get to work on my gaskets, I should just park it up, put it in a bag, park it up, wait a year, and the prices are dropping that carburetor. And you better get the carburetor for about 20 quid. I'll do that. Maybe a swamp cooler hay. Build your own. How hard could it be? Yeah, how hard could it be? So yeah, it fires up lovely, but as soon as you're going to give it the beans, it just don't want to know. So that's parked up until the gaskets come in. I've just taken delivery, literally just a second, of 8 mowers, Mountfields, Champions, Tesco Value Jobs. Just an arrangement I picked up. I think they cost about £6.50 a mower. Time you break them all down, what it's going to cost. So could be a good little turnaround. So I've only got to sell one mower technically to get my money back. There's a few Briggs and Strats on there. There's a few SV, RV 150s, a couple of Chineses, and they all need something. They all need stuff to work. But even the Tesco one, which I think they sell for around about 90 quid. That would probably be the first one I'll get up and running because it looks the newest. And cool, Ian. Yeah, I got your email too. I did reply to you. When do you leave? You leave pretty soon. I bet you can't wait to get in that cab. So yeah, I got a couple of mowers just in the garden, just line them up. They've all got grass boxes, so many new cables and bits and pieces, but I can work around that. I've got plenty of spares here. So hopefully they'll be okay. I should get onto them tomorrow. I've got a tip run to do tomorrow, and got to get rid of Poppy's kennel and all the dog menagerie we had. I cleaned her kennel out yesterday, hosed it all out, and got rid of all the bits and pieces. So now I've got a nice big mower store. I should take the chain link fencing off it soon and just wood clad it, put a front on it, make it look like a shed. And I'll be able to put about 40 to 50 mowers in there over the winter season, and they'll be out the rain and whatever. So that'd be cool. Looking forward to that. So it's just been too hot to do anything today. Literally can't sit in my shed all day long working on carburetors. I mean, even bought a bucket of hot water in just to put in a sonic cleaner. That made me sweat. I put that in, it hit about 58 degrees. The time it actually came out, it was about 74 degrees. That water in the cooler, it's just so warm. It's ridiculous. So what will you been up to then today? Anything good? I see Tim's just finished grass cutting. I bet you're absolutely whacked. How many lawns did you do today, Tim? Did you get many done? I see it. Roy did that nice bench today, but he looked like a lobster. Tommy finished so hot, it wasn't even funny. I just thought I'd come on just for a little while, just to say hi, and all the rest of it, because we're due to go live Sunday, I think. We're going live Sunday, me and Roy, which should be cool. At 2 o'clock, I believe. At the moment, we've got one or two people who have asked to come on the stream, but anyone's welcome if you want to come on. I got 2 done. It was that hot. Got to go and finish one tomorrow. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'll get out there early, hit it early doors, mate. Definitely. If it's 86, I think that's 34. Yeah, you're probably about right. But I think we're now due to get a bit of a cool spell coming over the next day or two, which would be nice. That might be quite pleasant. Let's have a look at what the weather's doing. So yeah, we've got rain coming in tomorrow, which should be very welcome actually. Still be 21 degrees. Rain from 8 o'clock all day, which is cool. It's only about a 27% chance of rain, but yeah, I'm welcome to that. And tonight, yeah, thunderstorms about midnight coming in. It's only for about an hour, so that's not really going to clear the air, so to speak. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm cutting. I can cut tomorrow. I've only got 5 to do, and to be fair, the grass hasn't really grown that much, so it'd just be tidying them up. And normally, I don't bother cutting if it doesn't need doing, but the people who I cut for, they insist I come around just to tidy their lawns up. So generally, it's just setting number 3 and just run over lawns and just tidy them up. So I don't generally take a lot of grass off, but that's what they want. That's what they want. So I might hit mine. I might even hit mine tomorrow. Actually, oh, it's raining. Is it raining tomorrow? Yeah, rain tomorrow. So it'd be, could do it Saturday. Got a barbecue Saturday in my garden. So what's the forecast for that? It's my brother-in-law's birthday, so we generally have a barbecue around here because I've got a bigger garden. Saturday, yeah, it's supposed to be overcast, but 20s, 21 degrees, 22 degrees, but not too shabby. And Sunday's supposed to be absolutely delightful again, all day long. Someone ringing me up. No idea who that is. I don't answer unknown numbers. You can leave a message. So I might nip out Saturday morning early and go and cut the 5, get them done. I'm only going to put a gazebo up in the back garden and all that sort of stuff. Nothing hideous, just a gazebo, and we've got the paddling pool out, 5-hour barbecue up, bit of music and whatever. So because it's just a relaxed time, so that'd be cool. So I might go and cut my lawns on Saturday. Get out there about 7:30, 8 o'clock. The good thing is the route I'm doing this weekend is that 4 of the lawns are literally next door to each other. They are next door to each other, and the 5th one is across the road. So I ain't got to go far at all. I can just fire the mower up on there for about an hour and a half. So not too bad. what do you think of the Rover mowers? You have to remind me because the Rover's been around for a long time, and I can remember the Rovers on the original Briggs and Strats 3.5 classic, so to speak, on the big air filter that you actually pulled upwards instead of backwards towards you. A friend of mine's got one actually, an old Rover. They've been about for a long, long time. What sort of engine has it got on it? Oh, one of them mowers I've got in for my job lot. That's it's got a Decumps on it. That'd be that'd be fantastic to work on, wouldn't it? I can't stand the Decumps. I don't mind them. It's just getting the spares that's the problem. They are a bit finicky, but if you can get a good one that runs all right, then they're fine. But generally, they're not much cop. But the fellow I got these off, I deal with him throughout the summer, and whenever I'm low, I just give him a text, and he just turns up with 10 mowers. But he knows I like them all complete. I don't like nothing missing. So I don't mind replacing cables. That's a given, but we've got to have grass bags on. Hiya, Matt. How you doing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was just saying to everybody on here, I've been working on a Makita today, disc saw in the shed, and I did one video, and that was me done for the day. Absolutely sweltering. But I've jumped in the pool with Riley Boy and my niece, and yeah, that was beautiful. I've got work in about hour and a half, 2 hours, early start tonight. But yeah, it's been hot. After following your advice, that's never a good thing to do. Mick, I got the hater Harrier up and running. I heard you on the live stream the other day talking to Luke saying you had a few mowers that have 3 dead man cuts. The other day, talking to Luke saying you had a few mowers that had their dead man. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah, I got it's a Wolf 5.5 Big 20. It's called. And it had just the cables cut right across about 3 inches from the bottom. And I managed to put a dead man on it, and every cable that's on that Wolf is unique. It's not just something you buy off of eBay, and I can't find the cables for it. I managed to put a throttle on. I've managed to put a dead man on. I'm just trying to work out a drive system for it. But yeah, I put the dead man back on, and it fired straight up. And I've had it running for 15 minutes. It hasn't missed a beat. I think people just literally possibly just upgrade their mower, upgrade it, and they just cut the cables just to sort of stop anyone else having it. I suppose it's just what people do. I suppose. I am tired, mate. Yeah, I am tired. It's been an eventful couple of days. I lost my dog. That takes its strain. Of course, Mrs. P, she's not been very happy because of that as well. So yeah, it's all stressful. But I'm good, mate. I'm good. I've not been sleeping very well. The same as everybody else. It's so hot. Fans are all on full belt in the house. Doors are wide open. Windows are wide open. But it's just no air, is there? I'm tired though. I always keep my grass boxes whenever I get a broken mower in. If I can't repair it, I always keep the boxes. They're always handy. I never keep more than sort of one of each, but always got something in. But the Mountfield ones are ones I want 20 or 30 pounds for them, which is crazy. I hate how Deadman's cut. Why are they doing this? They just do. Health and safety. Yeah. Scrap metal junkie. How you doing? Yeah, it's all good to send, mate. Yeah, it's all good. Just popped online for a bit. Nothing really to announce. Just thought I'd do a little video. I haven't done a video release. I need to get on and do some videos. I know you guys would rather than just sit and chat to me. Would much rather sit me repair something. But up until about an hour ago, I had nothing in. Literally, I've tidied right out, and I can't just keep buying mowers and keep buying mowers in because they're just not selling. But I bit the bullet today and bought 8, which I think they cost me about 650 each time I work it out, something like that. I just line up in the back garden, so I should do a video on them. just to see what starts, see what doesn't start, see what's scrap. Yeah, Pops is gone. Got to get the bag. What for the mower? 22 tomorrow. Yeah, it's still warm, mate. You got to get out there early, bud. What sort of bag is that, Matt? I might have one. I might have one. I have. Might be HRB actually. Might be HRB. But if you got the hoops, then you can just make one up. Get the old bag material and get your needle out. Sew one up. I'm still after one for my Hater 48 Pro. Um, I'm just not. I'm just not buying one brand new for 80, 90 quid. That's not happening. You can go to an auction to buy 8. There's no auctions around here. Trust me, if there's auctions around here, I'll be all over it. There is no auctions. The only auctions around this area are for vehicles. We don't do mowers. Small plant. Car boots is the way to go around this way. But even they're pushing the prices up. In fact, there's a fella there. I went to a car boot probably about a month ago. There's a fella there. He must have had 80 mowers all lined up, all working, all for like 50, 60 quid. Scrap metal. You are a good, brave. Love your video, top geezer. Yeah, cool. Thank you very much. Well, I do try. That's what I'm thinking. Just take some dimensions and get it sewn up. Only thing I'd say is just you want to get some heavier material just for where it goes across the top of the hoop, but put it on the inside and just make your own up. Some are overpriced, some are not. It's just you've got to weigh up what it's going to sell for, and different areas sell for different money. Not really. I take it, Pete. You're in the States. The yard sales here, we call them house clearances. There's big firms that go in and they just take everything. They take the lot and then they then sell it on. But they generally list it on places like eBay and what have you, or pre-loved sites. I've done very well this year in the mowers I've got. Last year I had loads left, loads, and my shed was full up come October with mowers I didn't sell. But at the moment, the only mowers I got in was two Crowcast mowers and my Honda 553. But two of those should be going this weekend. That leaves me with one, so it's no good to me. I've got to have something in. But I've got a mower and hedge cutter coming in for service next week. I've got another two mowers coming in. I've got another Honda coming in for a new seal. It's a Pro. So I've got some service work coming in, which is cool. People get bid happy if they do. I watched the one today. I was watching a little Stihl. It's a 45 hedge cutter, quite a nice little saw hedge cutter. There's nothing special, but it's up for like 30 quid, and I'd do that. And all it was, the trigger system was broke somewhere inside. Something had come adrift, so it'll be something plastic. You can buy them, can't you? The bits. So I thought a little sneaky bid on that. I just put 35 quid on it. That's all I want to go. It's quite a drive. It's about 45-minute each way drive, but they bounced out for about 110 down here. But someone, I think that went up in the end. It went for 85 quid. A broken hedge cutter, 85 quid. I ain't spending that. I got three the other day. A Hater Harriet, a Sovereign cheapo, and a Lawn King rotten. But yeah, but as I say, the rotten one, take all the height adjustments off of it, take the wheels off the blade boss, strip the engine down, big bag of bits, put it in a bag. I get some big Hessian sacks, stick it all in there, and just label it up, what engine it come off, and just chuck it on the shelf. I never look a gift horse in the face. it's a question of making sure you got the spares in so you can replace stuff. Mower sales myself have gone quiet. That's for servicing and repairing have gone absolutely mental. Yeah, same mind. Oh, who's that? Hi, Josh. Yeah, it's exactly the same mind. Facebook Marketplace is rammed to the hilt. But that was the same last year. But I have seen a little gap in the market for selling them, which I'm going to take advantage of next year, which is cool. Scrap metal junkie. Every time I go onto Facebook Marketplace, it's lawnmower galore popping up. Yeah, all top prices. Yeah, I know what you're saying. People want at the moment top whack money for broken mowers. Crazy. The rotten one but runs the best. Well, I mean, if the rotten one runs the best, then measure the shaft, have the engine off, put on a good one, and bang it out. I've got probably about four around the side of the shed, which I'm just going to break because the engines are gone. Um, all the cables have come off, handles, decks, wheels, the whole lot, and I'll just scrap the decks. Engines will be broken for good parts, and then that clears that section. I've got these other eight to work on. And for me, it's getting the spares in, get the spares in, and generally it's pretty good throughout the season. So, God, it's still warm on over there. But I've got a few decks to spray up as well. But at the minute, it's too hot to spray. Far too hot. I'm not doing it. Picked up a Kohler cast iron Eagle bearings in the engine. It's old. It's going to be a challenge for parts. Yeah, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. You can get them. But as I say, that Makita Disaw, why they want £100 for that, for a carburetor for that, I just do not know. It does not make any sense. Hi, Cole. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. But yeah, I can't figure that out. £100 for a carburetor, and I think the machine is probably 2009, so it's not even a young Disaw. But I tried everywhere at the moment. Even gone high spares. I've tried lots of places. I just the prices for carb for that are just absolutely ridiculous. Solver Crowcast Jetstream. Was that the jet wash? Was it? My guy's coming from Ipswich to fetch it. 300-mile round trip. Fantastic. That's what you want. Bump them out. Yeah, I was looking at a couple of chainsaws today, actually. Very sort of cheapo mid-rangers. Nothing special. Everyone wants your Husqvarna. Everyone wants your steel, but they just don't want to pay the price. Well, I sold that blower the other week, and I went to a firm turned up, a garden firm turned up, and even tried haggling the price with me then, after we'd already done a deal. I just want something for nothing. Everyone wants something for nothing. I'm the same. I don't pay a lot of money for my mowers at all. Never have done. Never will do. But I don't really ask crazy money. I ask sensible money. I like to keep my stock turning over. But as of last year, probably around about November time, my shed was absolutely rammed. I probably had about 30 mowers in there. So this year, with the kennel now being vacated, I can probably put about 50 to 60 in there, stack them up, and that give me a lot more room and a lot more flexibility on parts and what have you. I'm not seeing anything new coming out, changing, so that'd be good. And the fella who I bought some off today, he's got about another 15 or 20 he's looking to get shot off. I think he just weighs me for scrap, doesn't even bother getting running. So half the stuff I get off of him, half of them generally just with a carburetor clean and a bit of fresh fuel, but generally just fire straight up, which is cool. What you been on today, Colin? You been out in the sun with your string vest on? I've got a 4-stroke trimmer. Have you ever worked on? Yes, I have, and they are actually delightful. Delightful to work on, especially the Honda one. They're good. But you guys know me. I'll work on anything. It don't matter if it's B&Q range. It don't matter if it's top end. I will work on anything. But generally, the 4-stroke trimmers don't generally give you a lot of grief. Not normally. It's a 2-strokers that are the issues, in my experience. Well, so I'm going to a tip tomorrow. I've got to be a bit ruthless with some of the bits I've got in my shed. I want a good tidy out, good sort out. I'm waiting for my scrap man to turn up. I've got 3 or 4 heavy bits of stuff that need to go out. Hi, baby. How you doing? You had a nice little sleep? Is it too hot up there?
No, it's not too bad.
Okay, cool. I shan't say what show on your hair. Looks like you slept in the corner of the bum. So I might nip out in a bit before I go to work and just try and run some fuel in these engines to see what's occurring with them. You will get some milk. What, for the morning? Yeah, do it. Yeah, cool. I can pull over. Riley Stubbington says, "Hi, Mick." Hello, Riley Stubbington. Are you in Daddy's workshop today, working away? I picked up a Flymo Maxi Strimmer off a car boot, £2. Will it run? Well, it's got 2 choices. To be fair, the Flymo stuff are not generally too bad on comparison to something like the McCullochs. I've got a McCulloch around the side there. I'll give up with that. The engines give off more heat than the 2-stroke. Yeah, well, they will do. But they're not a bad little lump with 4-stroke trimmers. Hi, Jason. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing really well actually. Just warm and sticky. But I've been in the paddling pool with Riley Boy today, and he's doing really well in the paddling pool. Yeah, sitting down on his own and allowing me just to hold him up, just to float. He was absolutely terrified of water, was Riley. But when his niece comes around, he gets a bit brave. So because we're off to Turkey quite soon, we should be in the pool every day, and hopefully we can get him doing a bit. I've actually got him a proper buoyancy aid up on top of the wardrobe, so I'm going to bung that on him and launch him in the big pool. See if we can get him out of that little pool. It would be good. Not today. Finished work and had to drop the car off to the garage for its MOT. We'll be back in the garage sauna on the HR 194 tomorrow. Now, I was thinking of you, Mr. Stubbington. I saw on eBay, I'm sure that's a 194. Bear with me. I was watching it because it actually didn't look too bad myself, and I thought, I might take a gander on that. Yeah, there you go. Honda. Did it sell? Sorry you missed out. Let me see if it actually sold. It didn't sell. There's a Honda 194 push mower, 18-inch, with a bag. It's missing the flywheel. I don't know if you can see that, Matt. Let me show you. Let me see. Let me show you. There it is. It's missing the bag. Missing the pull cord. But that was down my neck of the woods. 30 quid he wanted for it. All runs, and he's just been putting a string around a pull cord on it. But actually, I look at it myself. He wants £30 on a starting bid. It's in Fareham. It ain't far from me at all. I was going to have a look at that myself, but then my Honda 553 isn't selling, so that's what put me off. And that 194 is slightly older than what I've got. But I did think of you when I come up. If you want me to buy it, I'll buy it for you and come down and pick it up. Tim, my Challenge Extreme grass trimmer is only now giving me problems. Carburetor keeps coming loose. It could just be expanding with heat. Take the old carb bolts out, put a little bit of blue Loctite on them, wind them back in, and let it set for 24 hours. It shouldn't be coming loose. That doesn't sound. Well, there should be nothing in there really for it to come loose. It only just sits on there anyway, and you want it to have a good vacuum. So yeah, just take them out, bit of the old Loctite on it, and wind them back in. Don't put too much on there, just a bit. Wind them back in, let it set 24 hours. It should be okay. The old Challenge Extreme. I've got a Challenge Extreme mower just come in. That on part of a job lot. Front of it's absolutely covered in oil. Looks like it's been tipped up. Mrs. Heard You Say That. Laugh Out Loud says, don't need any more. He's got bloody plenty clogging up the garage. Now, all I will say to that, Mrs. Stubbington, is a man's home is his castle, right? But the wife always says that it's her castle. So if it's her castle, you should let the man have his keep, and the keep is a garage. And the garage is not full of mowers until you cannot physically get inside it yourself. I could probably put about 100 mowers to 200 mowers in a garage. And I would say, Matt Stubbington, that if you want more mowers to go in there, you fill it up, my boy. And if I want to pick up that 194 for you and post it up, I'd do so gladly. Riley Stubbington would love another 194, wouldn't he? So I think I've got now 8, 9, 10. I'll put about another 15 in total, but they're all in Poppy's domain. A man cage, yeah, exactly that. Yeah, it's different if you put your car in a garage. Say again, babe. Someone's just asking you about a mower. Someone's just texting me about a mower. What if I have a mower for sale? Are you interested in something? Good evening. Is this one available? What one is it? Yeah. Mowers equals loads of wonga. My wife's, I mean, my pocket. I mean, to be fair, Mrs. P, she does give me a bit of a look at around about March. She's over there, like she's being squinty. She's over there eating a grab. She's put a towel over her chops so no one can see her smiling. About March time, you can't move in my garden. There is mowers everywhere, strimmers, hedge cutters, whackers, generators. It's all in there. And she's like, "What are you doing with all that lot?" Eh? £70 for that lawnmower? No. Someone's just offered me £70 for a Quocast 450E Briggs and Strat new style one with drive on the back of it. It's probably about 4 years old, 3 years old, fully serviced, and he wants to give me £70 for it. You can buy one for Facebook Marketplace for £70. It hasn't been serviced. It's almost just got going out of car boot sale. Then you can bring it round to me in 2 months, in 2 weeks' time when it breaks down. Um, so my garden is absolutely chocker in March. Just bits everywhere. It is chaos, to be fair. But yeah, day by day, week by week, I get through them. Start to bump them out. And I was still selling mowers last year in November. Still selling mowers. It is. No, you're right, Cole. They want it for nothing. Um, but it's not going to happen. I'd much rather drain the fuel out of it, park it up, and wait for height season next year. You know, so not going to happen. And people are just not shy. You know, they're not shy of just knocking 50 quid off. You know, can you accept £70, please? Sorry, too low. Any mowers will make money. If it does not run, it's good parts. If it does run, you can sell it. Yeah, let it sell. And that mower's worth 90 quid. I think that mower in particular, and I'm talking brand new, of course, probably comes out of somewhere like B&Q or something similar. I think they're about 280 quid brand new. You know, you look at £70. Well, you would. It's not happening. Um, £70 is too cheap, and don't forget, you know, I put a full service on that as well. So that's what people don't take into account. So I can take all the kit off it, put the old spark plug back in it, with a dirty old air filter, and put the black oil back in it. You know, so I got a bit of a troll come in there. What's going on, Keith? Are we going to play nicely or not? Well, play nicely, please. We don't none of that on my channel. When can we pick up? Tomorrow. Not tonight. Not tonight. No, I'm going to work. I'm going to work shortly. So yeah, no, I don't let them go for cheap, cheap. You can buy them elsewhere, cheap, 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 and you know it's not happening. I'd much rather just hang on to them or do a deal. I'll do 70 quid if he wants to do a trading. If he wants to bring his old mower in, that's running half rough or whatever. As long as it's complete, I'll do a trade. Hi, Paul. Yeah, things are good. Just a bit warm. Yeah, I've worked on Flymo Maxis, mate. Yeah, yeah. They tend to come up around about April time, don't they? When people start to knock them out, get them out of the shed, they're no good. When are you doing another live chat with Martin and Roy? We're doing a live chat um, on Sunday at 2 o'clock. I don't know if Martin's going to come in. I think we're going to have 4 people on the stream. I think what we're going to do is me and Roy will come on, and then we'll have 2 vacant spots, and people can come in, go out, as they like. As it seems to be a fair way. And don't forget, you don't have to have your own YouTube channel to do it. As long as you have a mobile phone, iPad, or laptop, you can come on. So even yourself, Matt Stubbington, if you want to come on and have a chat, that'd be cool. Or Eugene Man, whatever, if you want to come on have a chat, that'd be cool. Are the mowers that they sell in B&Q any good? I went to buy one last week, and the reviews were shocking, saying that you can't get parts for them online and they don't cut properly. Um, they're okay. Um, I certainly wouldn't pay the prices they're asking for one. But that's me. You'd never see me go down a shop and buy a brand new mower. It ain't gonna happen. The same as I wouldn't buy a brand new car. I think I see her in there the other day. I was looking. They wanted for a Mountfield, their top end Mountfield. Um, I think they wanted 345 quid for one, or 49 quid. Um, that's all right. Yeah, it looks nice and sparkly and whatever. And it's got 2-year warranty. Um, but definitely, wouldn't pay the price. You can get parts for them. But like anything with them, yeah, if it goes wrong in 2 years, there's something wrong with it. You know what I mean? Should last 2 years. That's a mother-in-law in the kitchen. um, but I would highly recommend not buying one out of somewhere like that, brand new, just because of the price. Find a decent person in your area that's selling mowers, that does full services, and is welcome for you to go and view. Similar to me. Anyone's welcome to come around and view the stock I have and have a go and test it out and all that sort of stuff. And all the stuff that I sell, I say to people, any problems, give us a shout. I'm not saying you'll get a free mower or I'll repair it for nothing. That's not what I'm saying. But I will work with them to put the mower right. And if I can't put it right, then I'll work with them to sort something out. Can't offer no guarantees, especially with second-hand mowers. But then with the B&Q mower, that's what you get. You get a guarantee, 2-year guarantee. They say they don't cut properly. I'd say that about some of the new stuff coming out. I'd agree with you. Think I should do carb clean and new spark plug to start with. If it's not running, I would possibly just check fuel lines first, figure out my carburetor, check the fuel lines, check the primer bowl, see if you can get a decent fuel delivery come in. If you can't get a decent fuel delivery, then rather than doing all that sort of stuff. I mean, spark plugs, it is what it is. It either sparks or it don't. Don't want to rant, yeah. Matt Stanton, we'll see if I'm available Sunday. Do you have corp production in need of to be getting it done? What do you mean, mate? I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean, Matt? Not quite understand with you. Oh, you have some corporate stuff to get done. I understand. Sorry, mate. I thought do I? Yeah, that's fine. I understand that. But if you're on, you're on. If you come on, just if you got your iPhone, whatever, give us a shout. Or whatever you got. I didn't catch some of the Sunday live stream, but I was at work for most of it. Definitely think you guys should do a monthly foursome, maybe swap and have different guests on. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. If we just have 2 of us on, and then we invite guests on as they come onto the stream, we can invite them to come on. Because I think this software we use, we have what's called like a basement, internet basement, and you can have 15 people down there, and they can chat amongst themselves whilst in the basement. And then as people drop off, you can pick people up or whatever. It's quite a good little system. Top man, I totally agree. Yeah, pigeons on farmers' crops need controlling. Sounds like you're in the same game as me, then, Matt. Do you? Is that? Have you got a license now, Matt? Because they bought in a new license now, haven't they, for that? I take it you're on about decoying, are you? Are you decoy? Wish I had a camera. I would do what you're doing, but who am I kidding? I would stand in front of a camera and jaw drop open, catching flies. Pete, give it a go. If you go back to my very first video, I think it was back in January this year. I've only been going just under a year. You can see how not nervous I was, but didn't quite nothing sort of flowed as nice as it does now. It just comes with experience. Just yeah, and if it's an interest that you're interested in doing anyway, then it should be good. Yeah, I'll do the same, Matt. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Um, I do decoys, snap shooting, roost shooting, pheasants, ducks, a lot. Um, they are tasty. I have mine like bacon. Cut the breasts nice and thin, and have it like bacon. I use a Lamba 32-inch multi choke, full and three quarter, and I've got a semi-automatic Hatson. That's what I use for doing decoying. That's cool, Matt. We have another hobby in common. Have you got your own rights, Matt, or is it someone you use? Cannonball Repair. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Oh, you got a semi as well. Yeah, cool. Is that 3-shot or 5-shot firearms? FAC. I've only got a 3-shot in mine. But all my boys have all got guns too. Brandon's got a 410 bolt action. Josh has got a 20 bore side by side. Free, yeah. And Ethan's got a trusty old 28-inch bagel. Yeah, cool. All right, Tim. Yeah, take it easy. No worries. But it has quieted down this neck of the woods because they're building houses absolutely everywhere at the minute, and they're just starting to build on the land where we got rights. And it's going to really cut our ground in half, which is a good thing in some ways. The less stuff about, the better the birds are. But just have to wait and see what happens with it. I also really love lamping too. It's one of my favourite things to do. They are robust. I've had two or three of them. So I'm still after a strimmer attachment for my Titan. I keep getting it outbid on eBay. I think it's just gone too tight, and don't want to spend the money. Um, Someone had about 3 attachments going plus extension pole for like 40 quid the other day, which I thought was a good price actually. But it went for 85 quid in the end. Yeah, I had a 686, but it was well used, second hand, but well used, and yeah, very rattly. The worst one I ever had was a Spanish Eutoxia Master. My lord, it to go off on its own when I first started. So yeah, I need to get a new strimmer part for the Titan, and I would like to get an extension pole and a chainsaw top for it as well. So I've got a silver birch in the garden, and it's just started to fall off the top. It's absolutely had it. So I started to bring that back down again, and I got a eucalyptus wants knocking back and all. It's the same over here, isn't it? Pigeons are absolutely everywhere. They used to contract them out years ago, especially in the cities, but they don't do it anymore. The laws are all changing now. The laws are all changing, and things are getting harder and harder to do. Fishing will be next. hit me with a wet mackerel and call me Aunt Sally. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Yeah, I knew it'd make me laugh, didn't you? That's why I put it up there. Can't beat a wet mackerel. Have you been in the old shed today, have you? It's not just if I work for money. I mean, they're just quite actually going to get in. Going, I'm going to get in the pool, mate. I'll catch you later. Won't be able to see Sunday live stream because I'm doing a recovery at the track. Okay, Cole, no worries, mate. I'm here. I'm about if you need me, mate. You know where I am. Um, the multi tools, yeah, I quite like them. I'm not a professional grass cutter or gardener, so I don't need the high end stuff, and I'm not particularly heavy on my tools. So what I'm looking at doing is I've got hedge cutter, I've got a strimmer, I've got um, whatever else it is. I've got loads of tools, and when I take my trailer out to do my lawns, I end up having 3 or 4 bits of kit. So I just thought that Titan came up cheap. I just thought if I just get the attachments for it, I can strim, hedge cut, and topsaw with an extension pole, and I'm only taking 1 bit of kit with me. And at the very least, all I've got to do if the engine does go bang, just buy another engine for it. Hello, my bald brother. You have not moved all day. Hello, my old mucker. It's Roy the boy. Hello, Roy. Have you called down, Roy? I expect you've had a bag of peas under each arm today, ain't you, mate? You look like a lobster. Time you come out of that, come out of that old garden of yours. But your bench looks good, Roy. Now you'll be able to move it about. It'll be so much better for you. So yeah, the multi tools, they're pretty good. You know, you can get the top end stuff as well, which is quite cool. You can get the top end ones, but it all depends what you want out of it. They do go for quite a good penny, but like I say, um, that's the problem with them is that you need to get the attachments, and um, the attachments go for around about 20 to 30 quid a go. So if you can get a decent one come in, it's an easy fix. Then you're on a winner. But if it's got no attachments, then you gotta start to um, build it up to sell them. I mean, I think they sell for quite good money. You know, in my opinion, they go for anywhere between £110 to I'd say 150 is a good mid range. Because don't forget, they're only about 150 to 180 brand new. Pete, he's a growing boy at Roy's a boy. He's just outgrowing his hair. Hot, hot, hot. It is warm. Smells like burning. Look, it's like bonfires, right? Have you ever worked on a Victor mower? My cousin uses them as his business, still trimmers and hedge cutters. Yes, I've worked on a Victor's. Yeah, yeah. They have a little two strokers. I've had two or three actually. They're not too bad. They're noisy though, aren't they? That's the problem. They are noisy. It's like cutting grass with a chainsaw. That's the problem. They do make a racket. Well, the ones that I've had in do. But I had a couple in last year, Victors. The ones with big flat tops on them. They're okay. They've got a weird setup on the carburetor, like a big rubber disc, which is a diaphragm plunger. But no, yeah, they're cool. I don't mind. Yeah, like I say, pretty much anything comes into my shop, I can work on. I'm not saying I can repair it, but I'll have a go. I'll always have a go at taking something apart and working on something. Got Doug Sweener has just rolled in the house as well. He must be awake. Or was it 9 o'clock? It's probably about midday. Is it midday where you are, Doug? But I think that's the thing. Was something similar to most of the lads in the small engine nation side of it. We'll work on anything. So you have not got a salad then, Mick? If you can smell burning. No, I've just had salad actually.
No, it's not my cooking.
I've just had salad. What did we have? We had a barbecue style chicken, didn't I? Chicken strips of barbecue with salad. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, for the size of meat, we eat very healthily indeed. But I've always been on the large side, always. Matt Stumpton, right, got to get going. Nearly time to get Riley Boy off the bed. But don't forget, Riley Boy, little Riley, live stream Sunday. If your dad can't make it, make sure he gives you his phone and you come on live stream instead. We'll have you on. Yeah, 7 o'clock where you are. It must be the ciders. I wish it was. I at work tonight. No drinking on my job. Yeah, no, we've been on salads. I tell a lie. We had a Chinese last night, didn't we? Because of Poppy, the old Poppy dog. We both like stuff it. We're not cooking tonight, so we had a Chinese last night. And to be fair, I felt really ill afterwards. Just we don't eat takeaways a lot at all. Very rarely, very rarely. And we've been on salads for a little while. In fact, I've since January, I think I've lost just over 2.5 stone. Just check out my videos. You'll be able to see in January last year. Yeah, I probably did eat too much. Yeah, but what I had last night, I had a chow mein with some special smoked chicken and barbecue ribs. That's not a great deal, but not compared to how it used to eat. Like, hey, used to eat my plate was you either climbed it or framed it. Yeah, tell our Matt, look after yourself, mate. So I've got another little string of Michelle. I've got to get working on that. Roy says hello, Suze. Doug Sweener, I want from. Oh, you want from 3:30 to 2:48. Is that for the live stream, Doug? Is that what you're referring to? Oh, you went from. Sorry, beg your pardon. You're talking about your weight. Yeah, Doug, you lost loads. Yeah. Are you keeping it off, Doug, or is it slowly coming back on when Mama's cooking? So I know she's a home cooking girl, and that peanut butter fudge is probably doing you no favors at all. So you went down to 2:48, and you're 2:48 now. That's good, Doug. That's really good. That's fantastic. Yeah, I've lost just over 2.5 stone. So much better. That's nice. Yeah, love a colour. Mrs. Pierce has shown me bikinis because we're off to Turkey soon. Just buy the bottoms, don't buy the tops, darling. Don't buy the tops. And do I do a thong version? Don't give me a look. We're married. Roy's gone. Woohoo! Oh, we can't wait to go away. Really can't. We've worked so hard this year too. I think the whole holidays cost us about 7 grand all in. I've got to sort of do insurance yet and the airport parking, am I? Yeah, sure to pay that yet. But we worked really hard. And the kids really deserve it as well. Ethan's off to university. Josh will be doing A levels. Brandon start doing GCSEs. Is it 13 weeks you go, Roy? Is it, my lord? And of course, we've got Riley boy here, and he struggles every day. But the older boys, they need a break. They need a break from Riley because he is so demanding. Even they struggle with him on a day-to-day basis because he is the way he is. But it would be nice just to sit out along the poolside, feet in the water, free cocktails, was all inclusive. Free cocktails, get my belly out, and just relax and chill out. Yeah, looking forward to that. That should be cool. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, we need you got to have a break. And when Mrs. P and Sue said about going away on holiday, I just said we just can't afford it. The money just is not there. But we bit the bullet, and each month she puts the money away, and we tighten the belt every single day. And we've done it. Yeah, we've done it. We're literally ringing them up, say, come have an extension to do it. But there we did it in the end. We just about scraped through. So, I mean, next year there's a possibility. Excuse me. There's a possibility we might be shooting over towards Texas way, because they've got a big conference in the States for Riley and his syndrome. So they got a big conference out in Texas. So we might be coming over Texas way. You have my address. Post would be nice. What are you on about? You have my address. Post would be nice. Got my sticker. What else you want? Oh, you're on a postcard. You're on a postcard of me and my belly hanging out. Must get rid of my scrap soon, actually. I've got so much scrap engines. A card, or birthday card, Christmas card, or postcard. A postcard. I'll send you a postcard. To be fair, the post, by the time I send it, I'll probably beat it back. Yeah, I've probably got about 15 old engines, which are just US, that have been stripped right down. And a load of old alley decks, steel decks I need to get rid of. Get shot of them. And then I've got to start working my trailer then. I've got to extend my trailer slightly. Need a slightly longer tailgate on it. No, I'm sending you one. It's not. I'm going to send you a postcard. You'll love it. You can do them on that old Moonpig, can't you? I mean, take your own photographs and stuff. It'd be great. You'll like it. I'll send you one. But the hotel we're staying at a place called Club Sun City in Turkey, right on the southwest coast. And we went there 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. That's where I actually proposed to Mrs. P. No, you're going to get one. And it's a snobby scrap pig. He wants a postcard of me with my belly hanging out. The food is absolutely fantastic. It's a bit weird. I mean, breakfast time, you got your eggs, your bacon, you got your traditional breakfast like your Turkish goat's cheese and all that sort of cake. But you got all that. Got all your cereals and what have you, all your fruits. But then they got a big tub of broccoli and a big tub of cauliflower for breakfast. It's weird. But no, you can get the food is fantastic. I think there's probably about 5 or 6 different varieties of grub on for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Free beer, free cocktails, and the kids get snacks all day long. Burgers and chips and pasta and nuggets and all that sort of stuff. So that'd be cool. Last time we went there, we didn't realise about the third day in that the cocktails were free, or certain cocktails were free. Didn't actually know that. So the family we met, they were from the Midlands, and they said about these cocktails. So me and Sue were right on it because they're yummy, sort of like 42 degrees. And I had 3 or 4 of these. I don't know what they were, but they were pink green and yellow traffic light, I suppose. I had 3 or 4 of them, and before I knew it, midday I was on my back. Going outside now to eat. Well, take me outside with you, Roy. Broccoli on toast, lovely. Yeah, it's just, but that's what they like. I mean, when you go out, if you go out to Turkey, you have like a roast dinner because every British person loves to go on holiday, don't they? And they love to eat either fish and chips or have a roast dinner just because it's Sunday. You get like a chicken roast. You got your roast potatoes. You got your mash. You got your veg. You got your chicken gravy, and then they whack rice and a cucumber on it. It's just that's just what they do. But the food is generally quite good, and there's loads of stuff to do out there as well. Last time we went, we did Jeep Safari, which is cool. We've got these old Land Rovers, or they're using transit vans now, old chisel nose transits, and they cut the backs off them, and they put about 12 seats in there, and you drive around for all day, literally from about 8:30 in the morning to about 7:30 at night. You drive around all the local areas, sightseeing or what have you. But everyone's in on it, and if you're driving past this little old lady, it looks about 106, and she'll be sat on the side of the road drying chilies out or making some kind of local crafts. And as the transit pulls up alongside her, all of a sudden she'll drop her cloth down or something, and she'll open up a big 4-inch blinking hose on you, and darling, take your skin off. But we're all in on it, and that's good. We did that. We did quad biking last year. That was cool. Right up until Mrs. P ran straight into me. Riley was only about 4 years old then, wasn't he? Yeah, 4 years old. Yeah, and he was so small. He went quad biking with me, and I sat him on the fuel tank for the day. Put a wet wipe around his mush to keep the dust down. And Riley was on a quad bike at the age of 4. That was quite cool. But we did all sorts of boat trips, and there's so much to do out there. We tend to do a day in, a day out, day in, day out. Otherwise, you're always on the go, and it's just not worth doing. But no, we can't. We really, really can't wait. I think we're nearly packed as in regards to stuff we want. She's got all that. Yeah, Mrs. P's in charge of it all. And before you know it, we'll be off on the plane and done. But don't worry, I'll have some videos scheduled for when we're out, and I'm also doing a daily vlog. Nothing strenuous because I'm on holiday. Probably just 15-minute video of what we've been doing. I might do it at the end of each day. What we've done today. Where we visited. So there'll be nothing strenuous because I am on holiday. So, but Riley Boy loves to do the YouTube videos. So that will keep him nice and level, I think. Jason says we went on a Jeep Safari in Bilecik in Turkey. Use all Land Rovers. Yeah, same thing. In fact, Bilecik is not far from where we're going. Funny enough, the neighbour's granddaughter, she's just gone off to Turkey yesterday, I think. Yesterday? Yeah, she's gone to Bilecik, yeah. We're staying in a town called Oludeniz, or Oludeniz, which is right on the southwest coast, near Hisaronu. That's where we're staying. The nearest city is Fethiye, going out of Dalaman Airport. That's where we're going. You're still here. Are you and Dizzy having your grub? So yeah, we just can't wait to get there. Josh has been working out. Yeah, Josh, come here. Come here. Here's one of my middle little boys. He's been working out. He can't wait. He's looked buff. Josh, don't you back chat me. Here's my Josh. See, look, flex. Show us your guns.
No.
Show me your guns.
No.
Show me your guns. 2 tickets. Yeah, baby. 2 tickets to a gun show. Oh yeah. My little Josh. A good boy. He's been down the gym working hard. All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Josh.
About 10 or 10 o'clock. Because I'm going to be gone. Yeah.
Went to bed then.
No later than 10. Stop kissing the girls. So yeah, Josh has been working out like a loon. He's been down there pumping iron. He looks good actually. He looks good. He keeps looking in mirrors and stuff, but he does look good. So we didn't think he'd ever grow, did we, Josh? We thought he was always going to be 3 foot tall, but he did actually grow a foot in the end. Brandon's as skinny as a razor. There's not an ounce of meat on him, and Ethan's 6 foot tall. But it'll all be good. We can't. Yeah, we cannot physically wait to get out there and have a holiday. This family needs one, especially with Poppy Dog going. A break is going to be well worth it. So I'm going to get on tomorrow and do those 8 miles that have come in. Probably start with a Mountfield because I think I might have a customer for that. Didn't see your guns, Mick. Well, that's because you were too slow. And what you'll need to do is, when you finish on this live stream, is go back and double check them. But you will see my guns when I send you your special postcard. Yeah, he's hot, isn't he? Riley Boy's just woken up. He's been in bed since 6. He's just woken up. He puts I'm hot. It is warm here. So right, I'm going to call this a day. I've been going for an hour and 17 minutes. I've got to go to work, get myself ready for work very soon. So I want to have a scrub, another scrub. It's the second one today, this afternoon. Have a quick shower, sort myself out, and get to work. Hopefully get home early enough so I can get my head down, get back up again in the morning to get these mowers looked at. Would be good. So don't forget, people, that I was looking at your son. What are you doing staring at my son? What's that all about? It's only a boy. So yeah, don't forget Sunday live stream 2 o'clock. I'm just coming. I'm going to sort Riley Boy out. He's woke up. He always ask for daddy. So don't forget Sunday 2 o'clock is the live stream, and you better see us from there. And hopefully we'll have a good little audience on there and lots of questions. So I'll catch you later on. Look after yourselves and take it easy.